Are you struggling with low self-esteem and looking for practical ways to build it up? In this video, we'll be discussing the intersection of Stoicism and self-esteem, offering you a unique perspective on how to cultivate a strong sense of self-worth and confidence. Step 1. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop trying to please other people. This is the first thing we need to do to boost our self-esteem through Stoicism. One of the main ideas in Stoic philosophy, which stresses how important it is to be honest, wise, and able to rely on yourself. People-pleasing is a way to get approval from other people. We often put other people's wants, values, and views behind our own in order to get their approval, praise, and respect. We constantly try to meet other people's standards because we're afraid of being rejected or disapproved of, which can make us feel bad about ourselves and cause worry and low self-esteem. Stoicism, on the other hand, tells us to honor and value ourselves and to follow our own inner guidance and morals. As one of the most famous Stoic thinkers, Epictetus, said, "The best way to boost your self-esteem is to understand that what other people think is just that, their opinion." This means we shouldn't let other people's thoughts or standards tell us what to do or how much we're worth. But giving up trying to please everyone doesn't mean you're rude, selfish, or don't care about what other people want. It's about finding a balance between taking care of others and taking care of ourselves, between meeting our own wants and doing what's right. Being kind and proud of yourself is the first step. This means realizing how valuable you are and how special and important you are in the universe. Taking care of yourself also means being kind, caring, and understanding, and respecting your own wants, beliefs, and limits. Stoicism tells us that morality, which comes from knowing and being wise, is the best thing there is. Because of this, we can develop ethics and self-respect more if we know and understand ourselves better. Think about yourself and be kind to yourself, and keep telling yourself that you are not in charge of other people's feelings or happiness. You are allowed to say no, share your thoughts and feelings, and put your own health first. The second step is to follow your own morality and inner knowledge in everything you do. This means making choices and acting in ways that are in line with your own views, values, and ideals, not what other people want or expect of you. Stoicism tells us that we are in charge of our own ideas, feelings, and deeds, but not of other people or the things that happen in the world. So, the only way to feel good about ourselves and find peace is to focus on the things we can manage and let go of the things we can't. Be aware of yourself and practice focus. Also, try to act from a place of honesty, knowledge, and courage. Always keep in mind that it's okay to mess up, and that the most important thing is to learn from them and keep getting better. The third step is to build partnerships that are good and helpful. Putting yourself around people who make you feel good, accept and value you, and push you to be your best self is what this means. Stoicism tells us that we are social creatures and that our ties with other people are a big part of our health and happiness. But it also teaches us that we shouldn't look for support or recognition from other people. Instead, we should value and respect ourselves. Set healthy limits and talk to people in a firm way. Also, try to build relationships built on respect, understanding, and support for each other. It's okay to let go of relationships that aren't healthy or good for you. Remember that the quality of your relationships is more important than the number of them. Practice being thankful and happy is the fourth step. This means being thankful for the things you already have instead of always wanting more. Stoicism teaches us that being thankful and content are the best ways to be happy and feel good about ourselves. We can feel peace, joy, and pleasure inside when we think about the good things in our lives and learn to be happy with what we have. Keep a thankfulness book and practice awareness. Also, try to develop an attitude of gratitude, happiness, and wealth. Have faith that you are already whole and have all the things you need to be happy and successful. Stop trying to please other people and boost your self-esteem. This is a trip of self-love, self-discovery, and self-improvement. The trip calls for bravery, smarts, and strength, but it also has many great benefits and awards. Step 2. Remember that you can make yourself better. According to the Stoics, courage is the power to face our fears, get through hard times, and stand up for what's right, even when things go wrong. Building up strength, persistence, and honesty are all part of it. To get past our fears, reach our goals, and make the world a better place, we need to work on being more brave. To extort justice means being able to treat others properly and nicely, to value their rights and honor, and to work for the good of everyone. It means learning to understand, care about, and help others. As we work to be more fair, our relationships, neighborhoods, and the whole world will get better. Temperance means being able to control our wants and urges, live in balance and unity, and take care of our physical and mental health. Self-discipline, self-awareness, and self-care are all things that need to be worked on. Making an effort to be more modest can help our health, our work, and our happiness. Acceptance and awareness are also very important in Stoicism. It is possible to feel less stressed and anxious and better mentally and emotionally if we accept the things we can't change and focus on the present moment. In turn, this can boost our self-esteem and make our lives better in general. It is strong and energizing to remember that we can improve ourselves. It helps us remember that we are not set or static, but that we are changing and growing. It tells us to be responsible for our own lives and to aim for greatness and improvement as people. It gives us hope that we can get better and become the best versions of ourselves, no matter where we are on our road. You should only hang out with people who make you feel good and bring out your best. You are part of this. Always keep in mind that you can improve yourself, encourage yourself, bring out your best, and make your life full, rich, and important. Step 3. Celebrate the good things about you. When you celebrate the good things about yourself, you recognize and value your own traits and strengths. It means being proud of the things you've done, even if they seem small or unimportant. Being kind and caring to yourself and treating yourself with the same respect and care as other people is what it means. You start to have a better, more balanced view of yourself when you start to think about the good things about yourself instead of the bad. That you are not defined by the things you have done wrong or failed at, but by the good things about you. You are aware that you are a special and important person with your own skills and talents. This can make you feel a lot better about your self-worth. Taking time to notice and appreciate the good things about yourself can also help you feel good about your own worth and respect. When you recognize and value your own traits and accomplishments, you know that you are valuable and important, no matter what other people say or think. You know that you have the right to go after your own goals and dreams, and that you should be treated with respect and care. This can make you feel a lot better about your self-worth. Being kind and caring to yourself is the same thing you should do for other people. Recognize and value your own strengths and traits, and try to understand and forgive your flaws and mistakes. This might help you feel better about your own worth and respect. Recognize and value your own accomplishments, no matter how small or unimportant they may seem. You can feel better about yourself and know that you can reach your goals and realize your dreams. This can make you feel a lot better about your self-worth. One of the best ways to boost your self-esteem is to focus on the good things about yourself. It helps you have a better, more realistic view of yourself, a sense of self-worth and respect, and an awareness of what you can and can't do. You should start today to notice and value your own good traits and skills, and you should be kind and thoughtful to yourself as well. May you keep following the light of Stoicism and the road of knowledge and ethics. Step 4. Keep your focus on yourself. Keeping your attention on yourself makes you more responsible, which is the first thing it means. If you know that you can change your ideas, feelings, and behaviors, then you know that you are responsible for them. If you do this, you can no longer put the blame on other people or outside events for your mistakes. It can be painful or uncomfortable to look at yourself in this way, but it is also very powerful. It means you are not a useless victim of your situation. Instead, you have the power to make things better. If you can learn from your mistakes and get better, that means you can grow. This can then make you feel a lot better about your own self-worth. Focusing on yourself can also help you find mental peace, which is the second thing it means. You can find peace and calm when you stop trying to change or control other people or outside events, and instead pay attention to how you respond and react. Like, if you are stuck in traffic, you can't change the flow of traffic or make it go faster. You cannot change the situation, but you can change how you react to it. You may choose to get mad and upset, or you may choose to keep cool and listen to music. Being able to accept things without reacting to them can be hard to do, especially when big problems or challenges come up. However, it is also very freeing. What does it mean? It means that you are not powerless over outside events. You can choose how you live your life. In turn, this can make you feel a lot better about your self-esteem. Keeping your attention on yourself can help you feel good about your own abilities. You can feel confident and sure of yourself when you know that you are in charge of your life and can change your future. To give you an example, you can't count on other people to make a hard choice for you when you need to. You should trust your own opinion and make the best choice you can. It can be scary to trust and depend on yourself in this way, especially when the stakes are high. But it gives you a lot of power too. It means that you don't need other people to validate or approve of you. You can validate and approve of yourself easily. This can then make you feel a lot better about your self-esteem. A great way to boost your self-esteem is to keep your attention on yourself. Being responsible, at peace, and sure of yourself are all improved by it. This is not a selfish or narcissistic way of thinking. It is a grown and smart one. It means being aware of and okay with the things you can't change and focused on the things you can, your own thoughts, feelings, and deeds. Step 5. Try something new. By trying something new and gradually improving our skills and knowledge in that area, we can develop a sense of competence and mastery. This, in turn, can enhance our self-esteem as we recognize that we are capable and skilled individuals. For example, you might decide to try a new sport, such as rock climbing or surfing. As you learn the techniques, face your fears, and gradually improve your performance, you will not only develop a sense of competence and mastery, but also gain valuable insights about your strengths, weaknesses, and resilience. Trying something new can also help us to cultivate a growth mindset. The belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. This, in turn, can enhance our self-esteem, as we recognize that we are not limited by our current skills or knowledge, but that we have the potential to grow and improve. For instance, you might decide to enroll in a cooking class or a coding bootcamp. As you learn new recipes or programming languages, and as you face and overcome the challenges that come with them, you will not only develop new skills and knowledge, but also cultivate a growth mindset and a sense of self-efficacy. Trying something new can also help us to expand our horizons and perspectives, as we are exposed to new ideas, cultures, and ways of life. This, in turn, can enhance our self-esteem, as we recognize that we are part of a larger, interconnected world, and that we have the capacity to learn, adapt, and contribute. For example, you might decide to travel to a foreign country, such as Japan or India, and immerse yourself in the local culture, history, and traditions. As you explore the temples, taste the food, and interact with the people, you will not only expand your horizons and perspectives, but also gain a deeper appreciation and understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Trying something new can also help us to foster a sense of adventure and curiosity, as we are no longer content with the familiar and the routine, but are eager to explore, discover, and experience. This, in turn, can enhance our self-esteem, as we recognize that we are not only capable and skilled individuals, but also curious, open-minded, and adventurous souls. For instance, you might decide to try a new hobby, such as photography or birdwatching. As you venture into the wilderness, capture the beauty of nature, and observe the intricate patterns and behaviors of the birds, you will not only foster a sense of adventure and curiosity, but also gain a deeper connection and appreciation for the world around you. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the idea that we should focus our energy and attention on the things that we can control, such as our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and accept the things that we cannot control, such as the actions of others or the events of the world. When we apply this principle to the step of trying something new, we can recognize that we have the power to choose what we want to